Hey, what's going on, friends? Carlos here. On this video, I am going to show you how to use Snapchat, which is one of the hottest and fastest growing social networks today. All right, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is download the app. And once you download the app, you are going to see a screen like the one that you see here in front of you, and you'll be prompted to either log in or sign up. So assuming that you have not signed up for a Snapchat account, you are going to click on the sign up button. You're going to enter your email address, a password, as well as your birthday. And it's very important that once you get past this screen and when you're prompted to enter your username, make sure it's a username that you really like, because Snapchat does not allow you to go back and change your username. And my recommendation to you would be, if you are on Twitter already or if you're on Instagram, use the same username that you use for either one, if not both of those platforms. Again, speaking from experience, I wish I would have done that because my Snapchat username is different than my Twitter or Instagram username. Okay, so you are now logged into Snapchat, and the first thing that you're going to do is click on the ghost icon, which is at the very top of your screen. So once you click on that, it is going to drop down your Snapchat code in addition to a couple of different prompts here. Now, assuming this is the first time that you are on Snapchat, most likely you want to know how to add friends and how to see who you know is on the platform. So the first thing that you will do is click on Add Friends. And here, the easiest way that you can see who you know is on Snapchat is by clicking on Add from Address Book. Now, for privacy reasons, I'm not going to click on that on my end, because if I did, it'll then show you contact information for people that are in my directory on my phone. But once you click on it on your end, Snapchat then goes through your directory, and based on the mobile number, so when you sign up, you provide Snapchat with a mobile number, it then matches people in your directory based on their mobile number with a Snapchat account. So assuming that you have a good number of contacts in your directory, you should be able to connect with a few folks right out of the gate on Snapchat. I would encourage you to add them as friends, and by adding them as a friend, you can now see their content, known as snaps. And from this screen right here, you see your Snapchat code, and this is a unique identifier. With this Snapchat code, anyone who's on Snapchat and sees it, they can scan it while having Snapchat opened on their end, and they can easily add you. So one of the things that I recommend new users to do, or if you've been on Snapchat for a while, but you want followers in your Twitter or on Facebook to add you, is click on this share icon at the very top right. You will see prompts to share to Facebook, Twitter. You can save your Snapchat code to your camera roll. So let's click on Facebook. And one of the easiest ways for you to get your friends on Facebook to add you on Snapchat is by sharing your Snapchat code and saying something to the extent of, "Hey, I just joined Snapchat. You can add me by scanning this code, or my username is X." So in my case, my username is the Carlos Gil. So for all of you watching this, make sure that you add me on there at the Carlos Gil. So this is one of those hacks, if you will. Again, I'm going to show you just real quick if you want to share to Twitter. This is one of those hacks that will help get your Snapchat code in front of other audiences. And what's great about Twitter is that you can put things like hashtag sports if you're into sports. Hashtag, in my case, I live in San Francisco, so hashtag San Francisco. And then it'll put your Snapchat code in hashtag feeds on Twitter. So that is a way to very quickly grow your following on Snapchat, and it's something that I have done quite a bit since I joined. So the next thing is, who has added you as a friend? And that's where you click on the Added Me button. As you can see, here are a few folks that have added me on the platform. And in full disclosure, I promote my Snapchat account everywhere. I promote it on Twitter. I promote it in Facebook groups. Everywhere you can possibly imagine, I promote my Snapchat account. So I oftentimes will get a good number of people I don't necessarily know add me. But that's actually a good thing because I like to use social media to network. So again, open invitation. If you're watching this, feel free to add me on Snapchat at either the Carlos Gil, or you can scan this code right here in front of you. So again, let's go back to people have added me. I often will go through and I will just tap on the plus button and add anyone who adds me as a new friend. So when you tap on that button, it will then turn to a check mark, and this indicates that you have added these followers as new friends. So that's the basics of adding friends, but also seeing who's added you and also how to share out your Snapchat code. So now the next step is, how do you actually send a snap? And what you are going to do is swipe from the bottom up. So now you've swiped up, you should be able to take a snap. So you're looking at my keyboard right now, and there's different functionality here. Again, if you tap on the ghost at the very top of your screen, it's going to take you back to the screen where you just left. You can tap on the camera reversal icon at the top right, and you will now see yourself. So if you want to take a selfie or a video snap of yourself. So again, let's go back to the keyboard, and you take a photo by just tapping on like so. So by doing this, you can indicate how many seconds you want your photo to be seen. So typically I'll do 5 seconds, anywhere from 3 to 5. This right here indicates how long you want your photo to be seen. The next icon over, and I'm looking at the bottom, will save your photo to your camera roll. You can also tap on the screen and you can type something like first snap. What's really cool about this is that you can tap on the text icon, which is the T, and it'll expand, center, or go back to a fitted mold. You can also swipe over for different filters. And right now I'm swiping with my finger to the left. You can do black and white. It'll show you the temperature outside, the time, your location, if there's a filter. And then you can also draw. So if you tap on the pen icon at the top, you can pick different colors and you can draw, as you see here. So you're ready to send your first snap. You click on the send icon, which is at the bottom right corner. And then you can either send this snap directly to friends of yours. So as you can see in front of you, these are my what's labeled as best friends on Snapchat. But then you can also send this to your story. So I'm going to select to send this to my story. And the way that your story works on Snapchat is Snapchat will go ahead and save all of your snaps over the last day. So let me show you mine within the last 24 hours. These are snaps that I've created over the last 24 hours. And what's really cool about Snapchat in comparison to Twitter or Instagram or Facebook is that it will save your story for exactly 24 hours and then it's gone. So it kind of forces your friends and your followers on Snapchat to go ahead and engage with you and see your content on a daily basis. Because again, once it's gone, then it's gone. So again, what you're seeing in front of you are examples of my stories. You also have analytics, so you can see exactly how many people viewed the content that you posted. And then if you tap on this content, you can also see specifically who viewed your story, which is also pretty cool. A feature that Facebook and Twitter does not offer. So for me, it's a really big value add that I can actually see who views my content, because again, that's a big game changer, which other networks don't show you. So what I showed you previously was how do you create a photo snap. Now, this is how you create a video snap. You hold this down right here. You can record for up to 10 seconds. So Very similar to a photo, you can hit the text icon and you can type something like first snap. You can move that around. You can expand the text. You can also use filters like you're seeing. And with video, it's pretty cool. You have a few different filters. You have like slow motion, you have fast forward, you have reverse. Again, geo filters for different locations, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to send this to my story. And if I want to send this to my best friends, I can do that too. And then I send this by actually hitting this icon, which is in the bottom right-hand corner. So that is how you send your first snap, whether it's text or video, from there. So that is how you send a snap and how your Snapchat story works. From there, the Discover feed is actually pretty cool too, and you can access this from the same section where you see your previously posted snaps. And Discover is curated content by different brands, which are partners on Snapchat, such as Wall Street Journal, you have ESPN, you have iHeartRadio, People. So I'm a big sports fan. So what I do is I go on here every day, and ESPN actually has micro content within the platform. So it's kind of like going to ESPN.com where you can see where's some of the top headlines in sports. Like you see here, LSU takes down Kentucky. You can watch clips that'll load to your phone directly through the app. You can also take this content and you can send it to a friend. So I just tapped on this. I can type a message like Kentucky rules, and I can send this directly to a friend like so. Really cool feature. Next are Snapchat stories, and these are curated stories which are available throughout the Snapchat network. And oftentimes you will see stories from around the world. So this right here is from last night's Warriors and Lakers game. There's DJ Khaled. He's someone that you should definitely follow on Snapchat at DJ Khaled 305. But anyways, these are a compilation of snaps from people who were at last night's Warriors and Lakers game. And it's really cool because, again, you can see what people have been posting all over the world. You have Three Kings Day. So, again, these are curated stories from all over the world. You have things like Rio. So definitely check it out. So the next thing that I want to show you is how to send a direct message on Snapchat. So I'm back at the home screen now, and outside of creating content to go into my daily story, I love using Snapchat for one-on-one direct engagement, similar to how you would send a text message to a friend or how you would send someone a message on Facebook. So you click on the arrow at the very bottom of your screen, then click on the plus button at the bottom left. And right here are friends that have sent me messages and also friends who I've sent messages to. So let me find someone who I don't think would mind me sharing their Snapchat message with me too. So here's my friend Eric Clark. I don't know yet what Eric has sent, but let's click on one of these videos, shall we? So once you're back at the home screen, you can then... So now I'm going to show you how to send direct message to friends on Snapchat. Once you're back at the home screen, you click on the arrow at the very bottom of your screen, followed by the plus button at the bottom left. And you can either click on the icon at the top left, select a friend to send a message to, so you can select any one of your friends, or you can go ahead and look through and see friends who have sent you messages. All right, friends, so that concludes this tutorial on how to use Snapchat. If you want to learn more, I encourage you to check out the beginner's guide that I created. You can access it by clicking on the link here within YouTube at the very top right of the screen in the information link, or you can check it out in the comments below. So let me know what you think. Drop me a comment if you find this video helpful. Also, if you want to connect on Snapchat, drop your username in the comments below, or you can add me at the Carlos Gil. So for now, friends, I will see you next time, and keep it real. Peace.